Hi, you've reached Prophetess Chastity Daniel with a quick thought for you on tonight. And the prophetess thought of the day is God is in control. Superimpose, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, means to put or place something over or above something. And God is saying that He will superimpose His will over prayers and actions that are against His will. Prayers and actions concerning people and situations that are against His ultimate will, He will superimpose His will over it. In other words, His will is still going to be done. So whether you're praying for a certain situation or for a certain person in a positive way or in a negative way, if it does not align with God's will, because we don't know His will, and a lot of times we don't go before Him to understand, well, we will never understand the fullness of it, but to at least get some direction on how we should pray. Because many people are out here praying from your emotions of what you think the situation should be, what you think this person should be. And I hear God say people coming against people's ministries, praying in a certain direction with a religious spirit and trying to say, oh, because God wouldn't do this or God wouldn't do that. But you don't know God's will. And I hear God say, you don't even know Him. You just know religion. You have a form of godliness. So God's going to disregard that and do what He's going to do, what His will for that ministry and that person is. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's for every witch, for every warlock, for, even for, like I said, sons and daughters of God. You don't know His will. Now, it is your job to pray for the best that God can do. But at the end of the day, whatever decision is made will ultimately be His. And He's going to enforce that. And God is really making this video about end times. I hear God say, even with our president, you have a lot of His sons and daughters out here that are praying a certain direction. They're in their emotions about the president that we have. But you don't know, but you don't know what God is doing. You don't know how God is using this man or why He's allowing him to be here. And I hear God say, you're in the way. And God is about to remove a lot of you out of the way. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of an angry God. So sometimes it's best to say nothing at all versus put your mouth on a lot of situations that you just don't understand. Many of you spend far too little time with God to be able to understand God. Not that any of us have God pegged, but I'm just saying, you're not led by the Spirit, you're led by you and your emotions. I hear God say, get out of the way. God is in control. He knows what He's doing. It's best to just pray God's will. That is the best prayer. God's will for a person, for a situation. And again, if you're coming against certain people, ministries, and situations, please understand, the devil, whose side you're clearly on, has no power when it comes to God. He is a created being, created by God. God is in control. Have a great night.